Going on about this Afro think tank. Asian man makes a great point about white people and their love for pew-pews, right? And I have to agree. I mean, what's good for the goose is good for the gander, right? And I don't know if this is just next level stupidity, right? Because it's pretty common sense is the common denominator is the pew-pews, right? Because it doesn't happen in other countries. Even for white people, because, white people don't like to use examples, when it comes to brown people. So let's look at other white countries, other Western countries they can accept examples from. Look at Europe. Europe has a bunch of white savage barbarians just like them, who have the same attitudes about life, who have the same level of conservatism and the same level of education, right? They have the same everything, same white person, same everything. But what they do not have are a bunch of pew-pews readily available. So because they don't have a bunch of pew-pews readily available, when white folks start to crash out because of their inherent mental illness, they can't pew-pew the way they want to pew-pew. Now, they would pew-pew if they had an opportunity to pew-pew. But the way their check-ins and savings is set up, they can't. So, in America, you can get a pew-pew with your fries at McDonald's. You can go to Walmart in the white neighborhoods and get a pew-pew. You can go to 7-Eleven in the white neighborhoods, get a large Slurpee and a small pew-pew on the side. Giving white people who decide they want to crash out that day because, they lost a few games on Call of Duty, or girlfriend broke up with them, or, the number 2 pencil broke, and they say, you know what, fuck the world, I don't want to go hurt somebody. They're going to go grab a pew-pew and go pew-pewing, right? But the culture of these white folks is to let everybody have the pew-pew, no matter what. They don't want no rules. They don't want no regulations. They just want everybody to be able to just pew-pew as much as they want to pew-pew, right? So the common denominator is the laws that allow white people to have pew-pews. You see, if we lived in a country that didn't allow white people to have pew-pews, there wouldn't be so many pew-pew incidences. Hey, black people don't own the means to manufacture and import pew-pews. We're not in that business. Now, we buy pew-pews. Sometimes a black person will have a mental illness and utilize that pew-pew. You know what I'm saying? And white people love to talk about how black people, like these pew-pews and always pew-pewing each other. But they don't pay attention to the fact that more white people pew-pew each other than black people pew-pew each other. They never talk about that. It's almost like it doesn't happen. Because if they acknowledge that more white people pew-pew each other than black people pew-pew each other, that means they might have to do something about it. Which means it might restrict their ability to pew-pew. So the ability and need to have a pew-pew and be able to pew-pew supersedes children going to school and getting an education. It supersedes people being secure in their ability to live the entire day. Because they might not get to live the entire day. If a white person decided to, he lost his favorite Pokemon card, and then he decided to go to the Pokemon shop and pew-pew everybody. So, I don't know. Y'all let me know. Anyway, the Asian man gonna explain it in the simplest terms possible. All right? And y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. It's Afro Think Tank. Learn something, teach something. I'm out.
Hold on. Let me get this straight. So you have all the pews. You do all the pewing. You don't want any laws on the pews. You don't want any safeguards on children getting pewed. But one of your own who loves the idea of pews and that thinks that people should get pewed to let other people pew without being pewed for pewing, that guy gets pewed. And now you're saying we're the issue? We don't pew. Like, we read. We're the pussies, right? We puss.
Free Sudan! Boycott diamonds and gold! Free Sudan! Boycott diamonds and gold! We most definitely cannot forget about the people of Sudan.
Wait. Before you go, for all my subscribers and philanthropists out there, I'm building a solar power community water bowl system in Nigeria. It's going to cost between $5,000 and $6,000. I'm trying to raise money. If you want to participate and help me build this solar power water system, please donate to the Cash App and put solar water in the notes. Solar water in the notes. I'll put PayPal, Stripe, and Zelle. Anyway, thank you. That's all I got to say. It's Afro Think Tank. Learn something, teach something. I'm out. Thanks for watching Afro Think Tank. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And follow me on Substack and Patreon for more content. Remember, it's Pan-Africanism or nothing.